Hi everyone. I'm having a little difficulties with the Zoom and putting it in presentation mode, so I'm just gonna have to make do what it is. But today we'll be going over Colin Kaepernick, so we'll get right into it. Hi, I'm Max Herskowitz, and today I'm going to tell you about Colin Kaepernick, the NFL quarterback who became a powerful voice for civil rights through one bold, silent act, which was just kneeling during the national anthem. He brought a global attention to racial injustices and brutal police brutality. So, a little thesis, Colin Kaepernick shows how one person using their platform with intention and clarity can like inspire real change. So we'll go a little deeper into that of how he uh, inspired people to change. So we'll start with what he fought for and at the actions he took, then break down why he was so effective at using public speaking to drive social change. So obviously, which was the kneeling protest. So in 2016, during the national anthem, Colin Kaepernick first sat, then knelt to protest police violence and systematical racism. He said, I'm not going to stand up to show pride and a flag for a country that oppresses black people. There are bodies in the streets and people getting away with murder. He wasn't protesting the military or the anthem. He was protesting the injustice. That message was clear and it was caught fire around the world. So he was kind of getting at that he's had enough of all the police just doing what they wanted, killing innocent people. Just it was just causing mayhem all around. So he really wanted to put an end to that. So here we'll talk about his $1 million pledge founded by the Known Your Rights Camp, KYRC. But that didn't stop, like, it didn't really stop him. Like, so he consulted with, like, military veteran Nate Boyer, who suggested kneeling as a respectful gesture that showed how powerful and, like, thoughtful Kaepernick was that with his, like, his message. So then he pledged 1 million of his own money to support social justice causes. So donating, like, around 25,000 a month. His commitment inspired others, celebrities, and athletes to get involved. So back in 2016, I think was like in October, he founded the Know Your Rights camp. So like this camp kind of like teaches young people about like their legal rights, their health, and how to become leaders in the communities. His protests turned into an educational empowerment and lasting impact. So a little here on why he was so powerful. So we'll get into it. So his credibility, which was his ethos. Kaepernick wasn't using like just speaking; he was risking his career. He gave up millions of dollars that he could have potentially signed with NFL teams to leave the NFL and kind of continue his path on helping the racial issues that were going on. His pathos was he spoke emotionally and clearly about injustice. So like when he wanted to speak about something, he really got what he wanted to say on his mind or on his chest out to all the other people. So he really had a good following. The logos, his message made sense. So like his protests and everything was like peaceful and everything was there was no one getting hurt or anything, but it got its word across. So like people understood what was trying to be told and heard. And the last is his like professional delivery. Like so even when he was attacked by like the media or like people were all saying he's awful like for kneeling and having no respect for the American flag, like he still like had like calm interviews, like he like would contain eye contact with the interviewers, like he wasn't like backing down from anything, even if he was getting a lot of hate, like he still stood up and fought for like what he thought was right. And lastly, the conclusion here. So Kaepernick's kneeling wasn't just like a moment, it sparked like a movement. Like so from inspiring other athletes to like across the country to like kind of fight up for what's right, like like even like the youth camps and like different actions like went way far beyond the football field. So like a lot of it was off the field, hosting different events for just police brutality or whatever it is. So it was like he kind of like called to the action. So like even like so the next time like you have to like speak or something, like whether you're doing something in class or like for something for community, just kind of think back of like me speaking and what Colin Kaepernick had to what he said or like what he had to say. Like so like it's more your voice is more powerful than you really think it is. And that's it. Thank you.